Greetings, authority. We are the citizens of the world. We are anonymous. We are occupied. We are the victims. For far too long we have given our police the ultimate authority, without questioning their abilities and reasoning. We have allowed our police to utilize military-type weapons against their own civilians. We have allowed them to make decisions, often in error, without any accountability. We have watched the Rodney-King videos, we have seen the Robert Leone free-for-all. We are pissed, and we will no longer sit idle while our police forces use us as collateral damage for a political agenda. We, the people, urge everyone to take action against this sort of abuse, and to put an end to this decline toward a police state. We ask you to videotape and record the police during their daily duties. If you see an officer issuing a parking ticket, record him. If you see an officer holding a victim at gunpoint, record him. If you see an officer harassing a fellow protester, record him. The police watch us with dash-mounted cameras, street cameras, red light cameras, and even remote mobile cameras. It's time the watchers become watched. It's time the abusers are held accountable. As the authorities say of us, if you have nothing to hide, you have nothing to fear. To the police officers who agree with our message and our urgent request for action, we thank you and applaud you. However, we ask you to do your part as well. Speak out against the abusive officers you encounter. Park your squad car in a spot that your dash cam can accurately record the scene. Work with your internal affairs department to prosecute and debadge these police bullies. You have been sworn to serve and protect the community. You were not sworn to harbor criminals and bullies. Do not allow your communities to suffer any longer. You too have the right to speak out against these criminals. The operation is simple. We watch the watchers. Pick up a camera, do not hinder the job function of the police officer, do not cross police lines, and do not interfere with any arrests, but make sure you're recording everything including badge numbers and nameplates. The vast majority of states within the United States have made case law to uphold the citizens' First Amendment rights to record the police, citing no officer can have a reasonable expectation of privacy while fulfilling their duties to their communities. This means the law is on your side, not the police. If you record an abusive officer, or a cop acting outside the scope of the laws he is to enforce, place it on YouTube with the tag of Copwatch. You can also host your recording however you wish, and let us know on Twitter at @Copwatch and #Copwatch. We recommend you contact your local news agency and broadcast stations to report this abuse, and provide them with a copy of your video. The more eyes you have seeing your video, the more pressure upon the offending officer to be held accountable. Many cops will cite the wiretap law as covering voice recordings, and may ask you to stop recording audio. This is false. The wiretap law covers communications and telephony only. Recording video is media, and is protected under the First Amendment right. Join with other like-minded individuals, and create groups, workshops, teach-ins, and other means of letting the public know they too can become involved in their own national security. Yes, you too can take part in national security, and be a good little patriot by bringing in the true criminals to face judgment. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We will not forget. You are being watched. We do not like what we see. Expect us. If you have nothing to hide, then you have nothing to fear.